Hello, everybody, and welcome to PlayOnSports.com. I am Jason Phillips alongside my partner, Paris Gaines. Tonight is the Division 6 Central Section title game, a rematch from last year's game between the number 1 seed, Mendota Aztecs, and the number 2 seed, Farmersville Aztecs. Last year, this game, 41-20, went to Mendota after their 11-0 finish. But this year looks to be a little bit different if you ask the Farmersville Aztecs. They started the season 0-3, but they've come on as of late, winning their last 3. It's been a different story since Sam Metcalf has entered into the situation. The Farmersville Aztecs are 5-1 since he's entered in. As a team, Paris, they average 6.7 yards per rush. It's going to be a lot of Sam Metcalf tonight.
Most certainly. I mean, we're talking about a team here that averages 27 points per game. So they're focused. It's a rematch of last year's final. And look for this Farmersville team to start fast, Jason, and to put points on the board quick. That's
right. Coach David Lewis wants to run this offense very well against a Mendota team that last year put it on him. Sam Metcalf was a freshman last year. He left the game in the third quarter. Going to be a totally different situation tonight. And for Mendota, they run a lot of the power offense. It's going to be number 10, Edgar Segura. It's going to be the Edgar Segura show. He does it all for this team. Last year, 183 yards, 2 touchdowns, 5 extra points, and 2 interceptions in an outstanding performance. What are we going to see tonight from Mendota, Paris?
Let's start on defense, Jason. They attack with a 5-3 front. To the ball, and on offense, we're talking about a power run game, I formation, double tight. They simply just want to slam it down your throat early and often. You're going to see a lot of number 10, Edgar Segura, number 18, Arturo Andrade, the tight end wide receiver. This team has a lot of players that go both ways. They play multiple positions, and they just believe in their technique, and that's going to be key for this Mendota offense and defense.
That's right. Mendota's quarterback is Estevan Trejo, the sophomore, 165-pound, 5'10" player. So we are almost here set to go. Mendota in their all-black unis, Farmersville in the all-white. We had a little bit of light failure here early, which interrupted team warm-ups, so Mendota was off the field for close to over an hour. So we'll see if that interrupts them in their rhythm to start the game in any way. We are almost set to go here. Thank you for joining us here on PlayOnSports.com. Coming to you from Mendota High School out here in Mendota, California. Beautiful night for football, not too cold, hardly any wind. Got all the makings of a great one we should have here tonight. Both these teams in the Division 6 brackets each had a bye week to start the playoffs. Farmersville defeated Strathmore in a close one last week, 27-22. Mendota defeated Avenel, 21-0. So that defense you talked about, Paris, coming off a shutout. And we are almost set to go here. Farmersville is going to kick it off. Mendota will start with the ball first. Kicking off for Farmersville is Jonathan Cervantes, the junior kicker. And this rematch is underway. Good kick. It'll be taken at about the 3-yard line. This is Marco Rodriguez. Taken down at about the 15-yard line where Mendota will come out and start. Last year, like we said, Mendota 11-0, won their league, won the Division 6 championship. This year, an 8-3 record, 2-3 in their league. They got beat up a little bit once they got in their league. Coach Beto Mejia said it's not where they want to be, but they'll take it, playing a home game for the Division 6 title. And this is a handoff on 1st down and 10 for about a 4-yard gain. And that was our man, Edgar Segura.
There you go. Right out of the gate, first carry of the game. Cutting back against the grain, that's what we call an extreme cutback. The young man should look to keep it play side just a little, exercise some patience here early on in the ballgame.
And Trejo will hand it off to the running back. Got a hole. He's got a 1st down. And a lot more for the running back. That was 31, Enrique Mendoza. 36.
Julio Linez
That's right, Julio Nez, the junior. Nice run, pick up of a first down.
Quickly to the line of scrimmage.
And this will go to Segura, looking right. Cuts it back up the middle. And he will turn nothing into a good pickup of about 9 yards, close to another first down.
You know what, Jason? I like Segura. He's picking and choosing his holes, but the offensive line is doing a heck of a job up front and allowing him to that much time to make that cutback, playing against the grain and get it vertical.
You're right, Parrish. You don't often see a running back have a lot of time to cut in the middle of the field and still find a huge hole to pick up 9 yards. Good job. And this will be a reverse. And a big hole on the sideline. He's got a first down and a lot more. That is number 18, Arturo Andrade, the senior.
Young man also is a tight end. You'll see him lined up in multiple positions tonight.
We asked an assistant from Mendota some players to watch out for. And Arturo Andrade was named along with Segura and a couple others, players you're going to want to watch out for. And this is a handoff. That'll be the running back. That is number 20, Cristo Higareta, excuse me. And he gets his first carry of the night for a 5-yard pickup. Nice tempo and rhythm from the Mendota offense here to start. This will be a toss. And he's got a hole. Close to a first down is Segura.
You know what, Jason? It's going to be a long night. It's going to be a really long night for Farmersville. Right now, they literally have 9-10 men in the box right now. I mean, they still cannot stop the run.
As we talked about at the start of the program, Mendota, they run this power offense, power I, 3 backs, no wide receivers. It is going to be a long day for Farmersville to stop this running game. Here they go on a second down and short. And it'll be a handoff to Segura. He's got the first down easily. And still dragging a few defenders for extra yardage down inside the 30. He'll mark it at the 28-yard line.
That's just it's just a tough run. I mean, right now they're getting beat up front. The offensive linemen for Mendota, they're firing off the ball. They're doing a heck of a job opening holes left and right for this Mendota running game right now.
This Farmersville team not very big in size. They got to do it as an 11-man group. Right now they're getting owned. And Mendota might just give them a little help. And it is false start Mendota.
We're about to see the first pass of the game.
We were. That was play action all the way. That'll bring up first down and 15 here with 8:49 left in the first quarter. And we're going to get a little jump, so Mendota looks like they might get their 5 yards back.
That's right.
Number 40, Brandon Garcia, a senior, a little edgy there on the end. And Mendota out of their same formation. This is Segura to the left. And he's going to be down inside the 25. He may have got down inside the 20, close to another Mendota first down.
Segura, again, just they have to figure out a way. The ends need to pinch. They have to get guys hitting gaps. They have to figure out a way to slow this run game down. It seems like every play, Jason, there's 1 or 2 guards pulling.
Harvey Harrow, number 8 for Farmersville, was the man that brought him down. And this will be Linez taking it to the right. He's got the hole. And he's inside the 10, still running. Farmersville needs 2 defenders to get him down. Eddie Cisneros was the man that got him around the waist and helped to bring him down.
That's right, and thank God for him. Julio Lanez, part of the double-headed monster here at Mendota. Both young men run the ball extremely hard, and it's tough to bring down. Low center of gravity, great pad level, and both these backs keep their feet moving.
Mendota's got a 1st and goal from the 6. All 11 men in the box for Farmersville. Can they stop Segura? He's going to reverse field. And now a lateral. That's dangerous. And it looks like Farmersville's got it. Oh, that was not the best situation from Segura. And Farmersville will take it. The first turnover of the game.
I've seen that twice calling high school football. I actually had a chance to see Reggie Bush do it down in San Diego in Qualcomm, lateral the ball just like that. Just negating a fantastic drive, Jason.
Absolutely.
An uncharacteristic play.
And now we'll get our first look at Sam Metcalf and the Farmersville offense. Here is a sweep to number 23. He was going to have a good pickup of about 9 yards, close to a 1st down. That was Jose Solis.
Jose Solis, the sophomore, 5'6", 140 pounds. Only 140 pounds, running the ball very tough.
Like we said, these are small kids in Farmersville. Remember, Sam Metcalf has only played in 6 games. He's already thrown for 2,000 yards, 20 touchdowns since coming back from his foot injury that kept him out for the first 5 games this year. So he got the 1st down on the sweep, and that was a 2-yard carry. This will be a run to the right side. And he fumbles the ball, but it'll be out of bounds, luckily for Anthony Aceveda. But a nice pickup of about 5 on the play.
No, excellent. Around the edge, young man needs to hold on to the ball. The junior 5'7", 140-pound running back. Jason, I'm looking at the stats. This is a team that can also wing it and throw the ball through the air, having had games of 431, 336, and 388.
And here is a toss sweep back to Solis. And, Acevedo got the 1st down on the last play, so that was a 1st down run, and close to another 1st down is Solis.
And early on, they're having success running the ball. They've yet to put the ball in the air right now.
So the Farmersville Aztecs matching a good first drive of Mendota's. Metcalf, this will be another handoff. Aceveda up the middle is going to have a 1st down. Well, so far, PG, Farmersville looking to establish the run game.
Well, most certainly. I mean, Jason, they're only averaging 91 yards on the ground, but early out the gate here, they've run the ball. Our first pass.
And here's Metcalf. First pass is a strike to number 82, who finds the seam, and he will go. Touchdown, Farmersville up early.
That's David Salazar, or Daniel Salazar, number 82, the wide receiver tight end. The senior, 5'10", 164 pounds, running the hitch, catching the ball, splitting the defense, and all the way to the house. Farmersville touchdown.
Man, Farmersville was doing him a favor by running the ball. First pass of the game for Metcalf, and he's on his way to a 400-yard game. Here with 596 on the scoreboard. That's not correct. Just under 6 minutes left to go here. Farmersville, great first drive, and they capitalize on the huge turnover from Mendota.
That's right.
And a man in motion on the field goal attempt, but the kick is good, and I mean barely good.
Barely good. Came off kind of low.
Barely over the crossbar, but nonetheless, Farmersville up early, 7-0.
Almost rocking that defense to sleep there. That 5-3 defense.
And David Segura almost certainly wants that fumble back. And I'm sure Coach Mejia is going over with that if he hasn't already. I mean, that was a 1st down and goal, 1st and 6 on Segura, made the inopportune decision to lateral the football. And now that has led to Farmersville early score. And Jonathan Cervantes and Farmersville will be ready to kick this one away. And the kick is a good one near the corner of the end zone, and it will go in for a touchback. So Esteban Trejo and the Mendota offense will trot back onto the field and see if they can continue the nice rhythm and drive that they enjoyed on the first possession of the game. I mean, they had a well-tempoed, nice rhythm, 78-yard drive.
That's right.
Before that
Very
fumble.
nice.
Trejo in that heavy eye set, and this will be a handoff right back to Segura. And boy, is he running hard, still on his feet. 4 Aztecs touched him, couldn't bring him down. And that was a hard, tough gain of 6 yards.
Oh, a great gain of 6 yards. That's most certainly on the highlight reel. Refusing to go down, using all of his tools, Jason, keeping his feet moving, low pad levels. Fantastic run. We're going to see plenty of this young man tonight.
And I love to see that. Athletes that make a mistake, they come right back. They got the fire in them. They want to correct it. And that's what Segura showed right there. Now this is number 36, Julio Lanez. And he'll pick up about 4, close to another first down.
Good to see the big fullback, Julio Lanez, get an opportunity to run the ball.
So it's going to be 3rd down and just 1. And they give us to the fullback right up the middle. He's going to get it easily.
Quick give, dive right up the middle, right up the A-gap, picking up the first down for the Aztecs.
Tough play to stop. That was Cristo Higuereta, his 2nd carry of the game. They got it marked at the 33-yard line with 4:27 here left in the first quarter. And this is a toss to Segura. Hit in the backfield and held onto, but still running hard. Picks up about 4 extra yards.
After contact, Jason.
Contact, you're right.
That's a fantastic gain. Another gain of 6. Once again, their offense looking pretty unstoppable right now. Absolutely. On the ground.
You know, the challenge is, to me, it looks like Farmersville's front 7 is how they're going to plan on getting Segura down to the ground.
That's right.
And this is a play-action fake. Trejo, he's got a man, and it is complete. It's Andrade. Arturo Andrade's got a first down into Farmersville territory down to the 41-yard line and a first down.
Simple 5 and out there. The defender actually slipped on the play. It was well covered before the young man slipped. The quarterback finding his target, pitch and catch, first down Mendota.
You're right, Paris. There wasn't much separation between the man and the defender, but he fell down. And Trejo right back to the money play. Segura. And he'll pick up about 7 to the 34-yard line.
Jason, another gain of 7. They've pretty much run any and everything they want as far as running the ball on the ground. Right off tackle, inside, outside. They're doing it all right now. Everything is working right now.
You know, it's Farmersville that came into the game averaging 6.7 yards a rush, but Mendota looks to be averaging well above 5. Going to bring up 2nd down and 3. And it is a give to Segura. Got a first down. They're going to mark it at about the 27-yard line with under 3 minutes left here in the first.
And I always see a heavy rotation on the defensive line right now for Farmersville. And my hat goes off to the coach. They need fresh bodies in there. They need to penetrate the gaps, and they need to come off the ball and figure out a way to stop this running game right now.
And here is a sweep back to Andrade, following his blockers. Good blocking. And he's going to pick up about 7 or 8 yet again. Down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. In fact, he may even have a first down. And it is. Referee signals first down. And so 2 possessions in a row. The Mendota Aztecs are moving the football. Segura deep back again. He will get the carry to the right side this time. Hit at about the 12. Finally brought down inside the 10. Close to another first down.
I mean, you have to love the coach's play call there. Guard is pulling, fullback in the hole, and it's easy for the back at that point. You're just smiling and running with the football. You have a guard in front of you and a fullback in front of you, 2 guys in the hole at the next level. I mean, you got to love it right now.
That's how you wear down a defense. Run
That's
left,
right.
come back, run right. First and goal from the 8. And this is a handoff to Segura. And he's going to go left. He's going to find the end zone. This time, touchdown, Mendota.
Mendota touchdown right off tackle. The young man is accelerating his feet, running for the pylon. Jason, they had the edge sealed. Another great play call. Mendota touchdown.
No need to dance, no need to lateral that time. Edgar Segura found the end zone. Those last 3 plays, 10-yard rush, 10-yard rush, 8-yard running touchdown. That is efficiency. Kick is up for Mendota. It is good, and we have a tie ball game here at Mendota High School in this Division 6 Central Section Championship with 2:21 left to go in the first quarter. Offensive fireworks here in the first period.
Number 10, Edgar Segura. It's one of those guys you would want to start on your fantasy football team this week.
Yeah. I mean, there was a couple of Arturo Andrade runs, but that drive was all Segura.
That's right.
Farmersville, winner of the East Sierra League this year. Mendota, 4th in the West Sierra League.
You know, this Farmersville team, they kind of hit their stride kind of late into the season. And I'm almost positive this is the game that they wanted, Jason. An opportunity, play the defending champions.
Right. They've been thinking about this game all
That's right.
season long. Back to return it is Jose Solis.
Oh, he drops the ball.
This will be Harvey Harrow who drops it. And then he
ball
puts it
still
on the ground, but it's picked up by Farmersville. What a lucky break. And maybe another fumble. I think we're going to be, no, referees will signal it down. Boy, that was
Farmersville ball.
Harvey Harrow put it on the ground, but luckily picked up by the Farmersville Aztecs. And they will start from the 23-yard line. Solis in motion. And
Ball's on the ground again.
I think we're going to have a false start on the running back of all players. Solis went in motion, but the running back started just a hair early.
You know, Jason, we've seen that jet sweep look a few times now.
It worked well on Farmersville's first drive. They got nice plays out of it. The execution not up to par on that one, however. 1st and 15. 4 wide receivers. Metcalf back to pass. Pump fakes. He's going to roll right. He's got time. He's got a man, but he doesn't throw it to him. Solis, Paris, you saw it too, turned upfield.
Turned upfield.
Metcalf Did not see him.
You know, Jason, to the young man's credit, that's an extremely tough throw to make.
It is.
He's rolling right. He would have had to launch the ball almost across his body a little bit to get the ball downfield. That's a tough throw. He gives his team a chance to play second down. I think that's smart by the young man. I'll give it to him.
You're right, Paris. We're not going to hamper him too much about it.
Smart play.
Second down at 15. Quick out throw to Solis, but he is up. And a nice open field tackle by number 22, the defensive back for Mendota. Alex Gutierrez possibly saved a big play.
That's right, out on an island by himself on the out. Coming up with the big tackle.
And that's going to bring up a big 3rd and 15 for Farmersville. Ball spotted just inside the 21-yard line. Minute 27 counts down on the clock. Metcalf, he's going to roll left. He's got plenty of time. Throws, and it is dropped. Would have been a first down.
Jason, that's a tough throw. He had the man on the flat. He had the easy dump route, and he chose to fit it into the smallest window out there on defense. And he has a cannon for an arm. I just saw that ball. His flick, very quick release, but just I'm not sure about the decision.
Looking for Jose Solis on the play. He was able to get his hands on it, but it does go as an incompletion, and Farmersville forced to punt. Jonathan Cervantes will be back to kick it, one of the bigger players on the team at 6'1", 175. And we're going to get a whistle. Looks like we're going to have a timeout. Farmersville.
And folks, while we have a break in the action, do you want to watch more of your high school's great matchups like the one you're enjoying here tonight? Tell your school to sign up for PlayOnSports.com broadcast program. The program allows schools to broadcast all their games and activities on the web. For more information, go to PlayOnSports.com.
That's right. Thank you for joining us here on PlayOnSports.com. I am Jason Phillips alongside Paris Gaines. We are here at Mendota High School, where we have a 7-7 tie here in the first quarter. If you just joined us late, Farmersville got on the board early, capitalizing on a Edgar Segura fumble in the red zone area. Sam Metcalf hit Daniel Salazar on a long pass play, but Mendota came back and answered back immediately with an Edgar Segura touchdown. And now we sit at 4th and 12 after the Farmersville timeout.
Oh, Mendota's going to get excellent field position right here.
Mendota playing safe
left
on the
defense
punt
on the
defense, and a terrible punt. A huge shank, and that's going to end up going as a 9-yard punt. And Mendota is in business.
Off the side of his foot and out of bounds.
Tough break for Farmersville.
Oh, that's
I mean, that almost counts as a turnover.
That's right. I mean, early special team mistakes here. We talk about the great offenses. We talk about the defenses, but you have to win the kicking game in that phase of the game.
And here is a handoff. This is Arturo Andrade down to about the 22-yard line.
Arturo Andrade with Edgar Segura leading the way there. Both backs complementing each other really well here.
Gain of 6 on the play. We'll bring up 2nd down and 4. With 49 seconds left in the first period. Trejo going to hand it off to Higuerita.
Jason, they're just simply firing off the ball and are just more explosive in the offensive front right now. Each and every play, I see the Farmersville defensive front at least 2 or 3 yards down the field. I mean, Coach, I need to see some blitz packages. I need to see guys hitting the gaps. It's going to be an extremely long night.
Something that makes that size advantage a little more equal.
That's right.
And here's Arturo Andrade left side. Boy, he got hit hard But he is down inside the 10, close to yet another Mendota first down.
I mean, we have an undersized Farmersville team. Okay, but what happens is, look, if you're undersized, beat them with speed.
Yeah.
Beat them with speed. I'm sure Coach has seen hours upon hours of film here.
And that is going to take us to the end of the first quarter, where Farmersville will take it, I'm sure, tied at 7. We're going to pause for a quick little ad from PlayOnSports.com. We'll be right back. And welcome back to PlayOnSports.com. Here, ready to start the second period, where Mendota is moving the football, and they are racking up yards at a premium right here. And Paris, we were just talking about it. If Farmersville is going to stay in this base defensive formation, they're going to have a long day ahead of them.
It's going to be a long night, Jason. I'd love to see some more movement out of that defensive front, some blitzing, hitting the A gap, the B gaps coming off the edge. You have to counter the Mendota size with speed.
You got to disrupt the timing somehow in that backfield. Mendota sits second down and 2 from the 9-yard line. And if you're Mendota, continue what's working. I'm going to think we're going to see a lot of Edgar Segura and Arturo Andrade here.
That's right. Mixed in with a little Julio Linez there at the fullback position.
And even an Estevan Trejo keeper has been set up well. This will be Segura up the middle. And 4 or 5 Farmersville defenders finally push him down, but not before it's another first down inside the 5-yard line.
What I've learned early on in this game is that young man loves the cutback. Okay, once again, he starts left, cutbacks right, and drags 4 to 5 Farmersville defenders for an additional 3 to 4 yards.
And this is Segura, the deep back. Trejo hands it off to Segura. He piles, dives over the end zone. He puts the ball on the ground. The one referee has signaled touchdown, and it is going to be a Mendota touchdown.
Mendota touchdown, but most certainly dangerous, Jason. Anytime you leave your feet, you leave yourself unprotected. Fortunately for Mendota, the young man was able to reach the ball over the pylon. Mendota touchdown.
Broke the plane of the end zone before he fumbled it, and that could have been disastrous for Segura. But nonetheless, Mendota now a 13-7 lead here pending this extra point. And it is no good.
That is wide left.
Now last year, as I stated earlier, Segura was everything last year with touchdowns and 5 extra points. They may want to think about putting him back in there for those extra points.
That's right.
That could be a costly point. 13-7 is our score. 2 plays into the second period, and Mendota now up top.
I mean, Jason, for the offensive staff at Farmersville, you really need to start thinking about slowing down your tempo to keep their offense off the field.
You're right.
You know, this is a team that they quickly get to the line of scrimmage and, you know, it's 1,000, 2,000, and they're off. They may want to slow the tempo down to keep this explosive Mendota offense off the field.
This could get ugly in a shootout. You're right. Farmersville has proven they can run the ball, and they looked good doing it on early.
This Farmersville team can put points on the board.
And Christian Quintero, the kicker for Mendota, who just missed on the extra point, set to kick it away to Farmersville from the 40. Good kick. And this will be returned by number 19 as he takes it to the right side. And he's got the corner. He's got upfield, a lot of room, past midfield, finally brought down into Mendota territory. Nice return.
Now that's what I'm talking about. That is textbook kickoff return. Young man caught the ball, hit it full speed, did not slow down, made his way to the right sideline and kept on going.
You're right, straight up field, one cut. If you can make a move in one cut or less, typically good things are going to happen.
That's right. Giving his team excellent field position, responding.
And Metcalf and Farmersville will set up shop from the 39-yard line. And this will be a keeper by Metcalf. He's got the right corner, and he's out of bounds, but not before he picks up at least 6 on the play.
Yeah, excellent 6-yard gain with the running back in the pistol formation there. Reading the play, just getting around. He came up
a little limping,
just a little limp. Now, he did have an injury early on in the year. Now, was that an ankle?
It was a foot injury. Well, let's hope it's not the same foot. Solis in motion, and it'll be a sweep to Solis. He takes it right side, and it'll be a small gain on the play.
Small gain to the short side of the field.
And Metcalf looks to be walking a little regular now.
All right.
I don't think there'd be much that would keep him out of this game.
No, right now, yeah, it's championship game.
Right.
You're going to have to carry that young man off this field.
Yeah, he had to leave last year in the third quarter due to an arm injury. So there's no way he would be coming out of this one. 3rd down and 5. And this is Metcalf, play action. Rolling, throws to the corner. Great throw, complete. 1st down, Farmersville to the 22.
Yeah, Jason, that's what I was talking about earlier when I was talking about his release and his ability to flick the ball. There you have it. You see a strong arm on a half roll there, finding the target on the hitch route. Excellent catch. Fantastic play call, but once again, Metcalf's ability to make a play. He's the young man's very athletic.
Absolutely, he needed that quick release. There was a man on his tail and a man in front of him. Got it away, complete to Cody Hall, team captain, the senior. And that was a huge 3rd down. Keeps this drive alive. 1st and 10 from the 23. Metcalf, this will be a handoff to Azaveda. Huge hole. Near a 1st down.
Right now, Jason, both offensive lines getting it done up front. That was a huge hole opened up by that offensive front right now.
Now we talked about the undersized, team of Farmersville, but the offensive line undersized, they're getting the job done.
That's right.
And here's the zone read again, and this is Acevedo, but he is going to be stopped for a short gain on this one. Going to bring up another 3rd down. 3rd down and 2, they'll call it. Ball at the 15. They need to get to just in front of the 13-yard line. This is Acevedo as the running back. Metcalf back to pass. He'll throw, and it is incomplete.
Had an opportunity.
That was on target. Intended for Andrew Williamson, the freshman.
On target. That's a timing route. I mean, that's how athletic this young man is. The ball was out of his hands before the running back before the receiver broke on his route.
Here we go, 4th down and 2. Man in motion, and it's Metcalf who's going to keep it, and he's going to throw it. Caught. And he may have made something out of nothing.
With help from the Mendota defense there. Upon contact, he was short, but the defense hitting him drove him to the 1st down.
Wow, the miscommunication in the backfield. Metcalf turned around. There was no one there. He had to take it himself. And it is a 1st down for Farmersville. How about that? 1st and 10 from the 11-yard line. They can get a 1st down inside the 1-yard line. And it looks like we're going to get an offside on the Mendota defense.
Mendota defense in front, just a tad bit anxious.
Good job by Farmersville not to move on the hard count.
That offense is rolling right now, Jason.
It is. Mendota forced the punt last drive, but Farmersville back at it again.
Two guys in motion. Oh, that should be a flag. You cannot do that.
And there's the flag. Not a dead ball opportunity. Metcalf will just run it and get out of bounds, knocking over a few cameramen as he does it.
Illegal shift. What took so long is the question.
You're right.
You have two players running straight for each other.
You don't see that too often.
I think they might have shocked the ref there.
Yeah, I think it did. He finally got the flag out there, and it looks like Mendota will get back to 5 yards. They lost on the false start, or offsides, excuse me.
Illegal shift, Jason, that's a penalty you see early on in the season. You don't see that in the championship game.
You're right, Paris. Those get worked out early on. First down and 10 from the 11. Back where we were. And here was a handoff. And that is bottled up well by the Mendota defensive line.
Going zone read right there. Once again, Jason, we talk about that extreme cut. He had an opportunity if he would have kept the play side there. You know, you have to be patient and allow the hole to open before you cut back.
That's right, play made by Jonathan Cisneros. And now it'll be second down and 10. No gain on the play. Anthony Acevedo back in the backfield. Metcalf pressured. He eludes the defenders. He's going to throw it, and just a little high. Metcalf pays the price.
Big hit. Young man bounces back up, though.
He had a man, ball just a little high.
He did. Oh, you got to love this Mendota defense right now. They're pressuring the quarterback, forcing the young man to roll, making quick decisions. But every play, Jason, it seems like they're getting their hands on him. They're making contact with that quarterback every play.
That's right. 3-4 plays on this drive alone, they've gotten a hit on the quarterback. Third down and 10. 7:57 left in the half. Metcalf back to pump. Throws. Got a man. Incomplete. Off the hands of one. Nearly caught by the other.
Had a shot. Great protection by the offensive front. Had his target. Delivered the football. Just could not come up with the catch.
Intended for Jose Cisneros. And Daniel Salazar was waiting in the back of the end zone, and he almost came up with it.
And Cisneros, is the short-handed, normally Cisneros is one of his favorite targets. The senior just simply cannot come up with the catch.
And that brings up a fourth down and 10, and the question is, will we see a field goal, or are they going to go for it?
Well, in games like this is the game. You don't want to you want to put points on the board. You want to put points on the board. You kick a field goal, you put it through the uprights, it's 13-10. You know, you don't get it, you give the ball back to an explosive team that could potentially go the distance and score again. So if you have an opportunity to put points on the board, in my opinion, and I'm only in the booth, Jason, not on the sideline, you kick that field goal.
Well, you know, you're right. It's a momentum builder
for
Mendota if this doesn't get executed and you go for it. So whereas a field goal at least, and it looks like they're going to go for it. Metcalf is still on the field. Remember, they can get a first down inside the 1. Metcalf will take it. He's got time. He's going to roll, heave it to the end zone. He's got a man. And there it is, Cisneros.
Touchdown. There you have it. And that is why I am in the booth.
Who needs a field goal? Farmersville wants the lead.
That's right. Eddie Cisneros, once again, his favorite target, the normally short-handed Eddie Cisneros, dropping the ball to play before coming up with the big 4th down touchdown. Jason.
They went to him on 3rd down. It didn't work. He gets it done on 4th down. And pending the PAT, Farmersville might find themselves with the lead.
Gotta love the what they call the swinging gate there on the PAT.
Yep.
Hoping to catch that defensive unit out there misaligned.
This is Mario Vasquez. And boy, that was blown up. Edgar Segura, who else would it be? He could have taken the handoff. He was back there so fast.
Wow.
And he keeps this game tied at 13. Wow.
I thought there was some movement up front and a flag not thrown. The wing moved. Segura came in extremely quick. That's an explosive play. Once again, we talk about the difference here. Special teams. That's 2 special teams mishaps for Farmersville.
And once again, Segura riding his storyline as Mr. Everything like he did last year. And he's on pace to do this yet again. And I'm sure Farmersville would have liked to have had a flag called on that. And both teams trading punches here in this first half.
It's going to be a shootout.
It looks that way. Both teams' offenses are on point. Can this Farmersville team get a stop on Mendota's offense?
That's a great kick.
And that is a good kick. That will go into the end zone and as a touchback. With 7:45 left in the half. And that was an impressive throw by Metcalf, and that was off his back foot. And a strike.
A strike on a frozen rope to the back of the end zone. I mean, he's an athlete.
On 4th down.
That's right.
That's going to be a huge play in the fact of this game.
On 4th down in the championship game.
Right.
Gotta love it. Nerves of steel.
And Mendota, 1st and 10. This is Andrade. He goes right, cuts it upfield. Brought down by a couple of Farmersville defenders. Fernando Castrajon being one of them.
And finally, Jason, I see some penetration by that defensive front. Number 10 there for Farmersville, Cody Hall, the captain, slicing in, almost bringing down the back in the backfield.
That's right, a 4-yard gain. That's almost a win for Farmersville. Right. And this will be a give up the middle to Garrida. I've been unsure of the pronunciation of his name. I'm going with Garrida.
Doing a great job.
And a pickup of no gain on the play. So Farmersville.
That's a win for that defense.
Right. Well, they gave him a yard. A couple yards. 3rd down and 3 from the 27. They need to get just past the 30 for a 1st down. And there's some more penetration from the Farmersville defense.
All right, coaching staff for the Farmersville Aztecs there just finally piecing it together, understanding they need some penetration, need a little bit more movement there, and they're doing a heck of a job. That's 2 plays in a row.
You know, that 7 or 8 yard average they were averaging, 3 plays, they can't get 10 yards.
And that was huge. That was 3rd and long.
Right. David Lewis says you were not going to run on us no more. And Mendota has the punting unit out. Return man for Farmersville standing at the 50-yard line. Kick is up, and that's not a good one either. Shanked off the side of the foot. And a small bounce in their favor, but Farmersville will operate in great field goal position. So we've had each team stop 1 drive for each team, and both punts have been horrendous, to say the least.
Not the 2 best punts we've seen all year.
We've got the equivalent of a stalemate right now, Paris. We've had each team miss an extra point. Each team's scored 2 touchdowns.
That's right.
The similarities are gaining.
Evenly matched at this point. Here we go. Sam Metcalf leads this offense.
That's Acevedo in the backfield. He will take the handoff right upfield, hits his own blocker, and he gets down inside the 40-yard line.
That's explosive play right there for a 5'7" back. The young man is only 140 pounds, but very explosive.
Yeah, you're right. He exploded into the rear of his own offensive lineman, but picked up 4 yards. 2nd down and 6. And Metcalf, 3-step drop, fires
Nice.
over the middle. Got a man open. 1st down for Farmersville inside the 30.
Well, it's right now, it's working for him. That's a simple sit route. The young man released, sat in the window, and Metcalf just found him. Pitch and catch, easy play there.
That's Jose Solis with the 1st down to the 29-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 5:15 left.
Is that a ref's timeout?
That's you're right. It's a ref's timeout. Talking. Far side referee is talking with the yardage marker operator. And I believe they've got it fixed. And we are good to go. And this is Acevedo up the middle. Down inside the 25-yard line. Mark it down at the 20. The referee's going to say the 23-yard line. Gain of 6.
Acevedo picking up great yardage, Jason. Even on the blitz, he was able to make the right cut, picking up great yardage there against that 4-3 front.
And here's Metcalf's going to keep it. It looked like a swing toss. Metcalf's going to make something out of it. And he's got a 1st down and a lot more down inside the 15-yard line.
And Jason even had the smarts to slide right there instead
Right.
of taking the extra punishment. I was going to ask you earlier on is how much punishment can this young man take?
You're right, a lot of early hits in this game. He
That's
didn't
right.
need another one there. And that toss play was blown up. Great recognition by Metcalf. That's twice he's made positive yardage, 1st downs out of a play that might look like a nightmare. And there's almost a nightmare. Metcalf fumbles the snap but falls on it, and they'll live to play another down.
Loss of 5.
And they'll mark it at the 17-yard line. Just under 4 minutes left in the half. That's Solis in motion. He'll take the sweep, but played well by Mendota.
On a jet sweep, Jason, if you cannot get the edge sealed, that's when you plant your foot and go vertical. But the edge was actually sealed. The young man needs to trust his speed and get around the corner.
That was number 52, Eddie Gonzalez, who leads the team with 94 tackles on the year. Blew that play up, makes it 3rd down and 17. They need to get to the 2-yard line for a 1st down. Solis in motion.
That's movement.
And we're going to get a penalty. Referees will huddle up. The fact that they called a dead ball makes me think it's offensive. Makes me think it's a false start. Unless they were induced by the defense. And there it is.
And there it is. Excellent. Jason, what I was going to say earlier is this. Is that defense for Mendota right now, they're trying to time the snap count up for the Farmersville offense. All they need to do is hard count.
They did that time, and now it makes this 3rd down a lot more makeable. 3rd down and 12. Now under 3 minutes. Metcalf fakes the sweep, rolls left. And, oh, he's going to take another shot, and it'll be a sack.
Rolling to the left, trying to find a target. Young man Sam Metcalf trying to make a play for his team, taking another big hit there. Had only one wide receiver that was even in his area, and he was double covered.
You got to get rid of the football.
Yes.
I mean, you have an opportunity to throw the ball out of bounds and not lose 7 yards. And now it's 4th down and 17 from the 20. Metcalf looking for a miracle. Pump fakes. Going deep. Just a little far. And Mendota on the stop.
That is a great call. You know, that's a great play. I don't know about the call. I love the play. Don't know about the call on 4th down. The play, the out and up. Sam Metcalf pumped, had his target. The young man had a step, was wide open, Jason.
He did. Just a hair overthrown, and that keeps this game tied at 13. Mendota now with 2:14 to move this ball down the field. And you're right, it might be a situation where, you know, Beto Mejia may not have the most faith in his kicking game. We haven't seen a kick yet.
Very true, very true.
I mean, for the call, 4th and 20 is the best thing they could have asked for. Here's Segura.
Yeah, but then now you give this young man the ball.
That's right, powerful run, puts his shoulder down. And he drags Eddie Cisneros for a few more yards all the way up near midfield.
You know, Jason, it's early on in the game, but this might be one of the most and best individual efforts that we've seen all year by any player.
You're right. I mean, you talk about putting the team on your back for a game. Mr. Seguro, here he goes again, but tripped up this time by Farmersville. That was Eddie Gonzalez. I'm sorry, I said Eddie Gonzalez for Mendota's defense, number 52. That was actually Chris Figueroa. And
there he is.
Here's Trejo, pressured, and he just gets rid of the football. They might rule that a fumble. He tried to get rid of it. He was in the grasp, depending on the ruling. However, a great play from Edmund Winslow, and they're going to rule that a sack.
Excellent play by Edwin Winslow, the running back linebacker, sophomore, 5'10", 160, Jason.
Excuse me, they ruled it an incomplete pass.
Incomplete. I mean, when they're running the defense, they're running this. The cover 0, cover 1 look. I mean, there's one safety back there. So, and if that safety gets caught looking in the backfield, then the tight end released and was wide open.
One of the very few pass plays we've seen from Mendota. And this is the first time we've seen Trejo back in the shotgun, and we are going to get a timeout. Beto Mejia didn't like something, and they will talk this 3rd down over.
And folks, while we have a timeout, PlayOn Sports is on Facebook and Twitter, giving you the news and information and links to great highlights. Follow us at PlayOn Sports on both Facebook and Twitter. You can also access thousands of live on-demand games on YouTube. Keep up with all the high school action every week from your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com.
Boy, and Edward Segura did a great job of picking up a huge chunk on a run. Mendota's now got 1:29, but a big 3rd down and 7 comes up. And will we see Trejo in the shotgun again? It is. It's the same look we saw just before the timeout. Trejo and Mendota much more comfortable in the heavy eye. This is the shotgun. Trejo over the middle, and it is incomplete. Boy, he had Segura on the wing wide open. How Farmersville doesn't cover him is beyond me. He just likes to go over the middle, but well played by the Farmersville defense.
You know, had his dynamic running back right there on the swing route, running up the sideline, uncovered. Chooses to try to hit the tight end over the middle where the linebackers actually is dropped into his zone, getting a hand on the ball.
And they have brung on Jonathan Cervantes, the punter. So a second straight stop by the Farmersville defense. And Jonathan Cervantes will be looking for a much better punt than he had just a moment ago. Cervantes, and it is a better kick, low. And Mendota will recover it, or down it, excuse me, at the 19-yard line. Farmersville with 1:16, but a long way to go.
That's a long way to go. I'm excited to see this young man, Sam Metcalf, come out and lead this offense.
If I'm not mistaken, I believe Farmersville has 2 timeouts. So with Metcalf's arm, anything is a possibility. Acevedo in the backfield. Metcalf, shotgun, pressured, steps up, and he gets away from it, still on his feet. This kid has some Brett Favre in him. There's some magic in him. Somehow he made positive yards out of that.
Most certainly. I don't know, maybe a little Michael Vick wearing number 7, but we've seen some explosive quarterbacks. Rossi from Clovis North, Kyrie McGee at Edison. I think I might add this young man to the list of some of the more elusive guys I've seen here in the Central Valley.
Gains 5 yards. However, the clock is running, and they're not using the timeout. So depending on what happens on this play, quick throw over the middle, and that is dropped by Jose Cisneros. And that'll bring up 3rd down and 5.
His favorite target. Almost looks as if he slowed down on the play.
And that is Cisneros' second drop. He's had one at the goal line. He had one there. He did get the touchdown catch. But that would have been a good chunk of yardage. That would have gone a long way into getting a heave to the end zone, maybe that much more closer. 33 seconds is where the clock is stopped. Trips to the near side. Metcalf, it's a draw to Acevedo. Big hole up the middle, but well played by the defense. Short of a first down. That is Anthony Andrade on the tackle.
Time stopped here.
And Mendota wants the ball back, so they're going to call a timeout. 20 seconds remain. And with the punting game we've seen like it is, that's not a bad idea.
No, that's a fantastic timeout by the coaching staff, Mendota.
I mean, if Farmersville gets off another 12 or 13-yard punt like they did the first time, Mendota's already going to be in position to put points up on the board.
I'd almost quick kick it right here, Jason.
Yeah.
Let the ball bounce.
I mean, you're right. Just a low liner of a punt that bounces, and that's going to run 12, 15 seconds off alone.
That's right. What a game tonight.
Yeah, it's been a good one here. This
good one.
D6 final. We are tied at 13. It looks to be that way heading into halftime. We've got a great second half in store. Once again, thank you for joining us here on PlayOnSports.com. We will have a short halftime show, and make sure you stick around the end of the game for our player of the game and post-game coverage, where we will wrap things up. And punting formation. And it's a high kick. It's okay. It'll drop at the 40, bounce, and it'll be taken. Ooh, and a huge hit. Segura lowering the boom. Gets across midfield, and with 9 seconds, Mendota's got a chance at the end zone.
That young man does just about everything.
He's returning punts, blocking kicks. The man had his driver's license. I'm sure he'd drive the team bus. Probably cooks the pregame meal.
Most certainly. And probably serves it too. I mean, with 9 seconds left, Jason, they potentially have 2 plays here to just heave it into the end zone.
Estevan Trejo in the shotgun. And he's going to go deep. Here it is, but the receiver cut inside, and it's going to end up being an interception. And if Farmersville can make something happen, here we go. Middle of the field. A lot of slow players on the offense, and we've got a flag down. And that play will die at the 40-yard line, depending on what this flag is. That was Eddie Cisneros, wide receiver, defensive back, on the interception. And depending on what the flag is, if this is on the defense, this may be the end of the half. It is a hold on the return team, which is Farmersville during the return, and that is going to be it. First half is over here at Mendota High School, where the Farmersville Aztecs and the Mendota Aztecs are tied at 13. We will pause for a quick break, and we'll be back with the halftime show here in a few minutes. Stay with us here on PlayOnSports.com. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the PlayOnSports.com halftime show. I am Jason Phillips alongside my partner, Paris Gaines, where we just witnessed Mendota and Farmersville play to a tie 13-13 after one. And it was a first half loaded with fireworks from the offense in the early going, and this could definitely be well in hand for Mendota if it wasn't for an Edgar Segura fumble on the opening drive. But for the undersized Farmersville team, they are playing well, and they are definitely in this game.
Well, certainly playing well up front. Sam Metcalf is just doing everything for that offense right now for Farmersville right now. Dynamic. The young man's an athlete, running, scrambling out of the pocket, rolling left and right, finding targets. But, Jason, he needs some help to get it done here tonight. We've had a couple guys drop balls for Farmersville right now. And for Mendota, it's coming down to his Edgar Segura's ability to carry this team on his back to another championship, Jason.
That's right. Around here, they are calling it the rematch. And it is certainly going to be a great one in store for the second half. Farmersville, I mean, it's the Jose's trying to help out Metcalf. Jose Cisneros, Jose Solis look to be his main targets. And if Farmersville is going to pull this one out, pull the upset, like you said, he's going to need help. And it's the Edgar Segura show versus the Sam Metcalf show.
That's right. That's right. But let's talk about that defense in front for Farmersville just a little bit. We touched on it earlier. They're overmatched right now.
But played well late in the second half.
Played very well. We talked about countering speed with size.
Right.
So they need to come out and play inspired football this second half and continue to hit those gaps and blitz and try to confuse that offensive front for Mendota.
That's right. Edgar Segura was the main man last year with a bunch of touchdowns, picks, yards. He's done it tonight, blocked kick, averaging somewhere near 7-8 yards a carry every time he touches the ball. Will Farmersville be able to do it, or will Mendota win back-to-back? That is the question. And we will find out here in just underneath a minute. We will take a short break, and we'll be right back for the start of the second half here on PlayOnSports.com. And welcome back, everyone, to Mendota High School, where we are just now getting ready to kick off this second half in this Division 6 Central Section Championship. Battle of the Aztecs. We'll call this the Aztec Bowl, where the undersized number 2 seeded Farmersville Aztecs are hanging in there with Mendota.
They're hanging in, Jason. This is a Farmersville defense that has 14 interceptions on the year, so I'm just waiting for that secondary to come up big here. But from what we've seen from Mendota tonight, they're going to keep the ball on the ground.
Yeah, absolutely. That secondary is going to have to do their work in the run-stopping area tonight. And this is good for Farmersville getting the ball first. I feel like they kind of continue over that momentum from the first half. Stopping Mendota 2 drives in a row is huge.
Well, we talked about how much punishment can the young quarterback or the senior quarterback, Sam Metcalf, take. Every play he's getting hit. They have to protect the quarterback a little bit better this half.
Kick is a low liner, and returner has it at the 11, hurdles, and he's up past the 30. And Farmersville will have decent field position to start the second half. You know, Cody Hall, number 10 for Farmersville, has 40 receptions, 800 yards, 12 touchdowns on the year, but we haven't really called his name much tonight. And there he goes, Corey Hall, and it's complete.
And there you have it.
There you have it.
Right out of the gate.
Captain Cody Hall with a huge reception. And Farmersville goes deep on the first play out of the gate here in the second half.
Let's talk about that beautiful deep ball that was thrown.
That was pretty. What a throw, Mr. Metcalf. And just like that, Farmersville's in business inside the 35-yard line. And this is a handoff to Acevedo right up the middle.
Spin move.
First down and a lot more inside the 25-yard line. And 2 big plays has Farmersville in business.
That's right, Jason. It's a quick hitting play right up the middle of the field. The young man finding a gap. Spinning, picking up the first down.
From the 18. And this will be Solis on the sweep. And played well by the defense. Got a hold of his jersey and would not let go.
Pulled down from behind by the Mendota defender.
And a loss of about 6 on the play. And Metcalf scrambling for his life. Gets the throw off. Has a man. Metcalf does it again. Inside the 15. Avoids disaster. And a pickup of about 13 on the play.
I mean, once again, excuse me, had him corralled. The Mendota defense had Metcalf corralled. His ability to make a play on the run with a defender draped right on him. Finds his target, first down.
Just about 3.5 yards. Metcalf's going to scramble again. Throws it. Complete. But a flag, and I think we're going to get a hold. Metcalf was scrambling, but they're going to get the offensive lineman for a hold.
Jason, speaking about the offensive lineman, what I've noticed is they're split. They're in about a 2-foot split, and what that does, that actually spreads that defensive front out. You're spreading that defense out, allowing those gaping holes to come happen because you want to control the gap if you're on the defense, but when you have an offensive front that's in that 2-foot split like that, that almost widens you out.
Robert Juarez, the sophomore, called for the hold, and that's going to back Farmersville up and make this third down. Extremely tough to convert now. 3rd down and 20, they're calling it. From the 28, they need to get to the 8. Metcalf blitzes on. He's going to go deep. One-on-one coverage. just overthrown. Pretty ball, but Daniel Salazar, the intended target, couldn't come up with it.
Daniel Salazar on the 9 route, young man, you just have to keep going. Obviously, your quarterback has the arm to get the ball where it needs to be, and you, as a receiver, running the 9 route, you have to keep going. It almost looks like he slowed down there as he crossed the goal line.
Just a bit. 4th down and 20. Not a bad situation for a quick kick here. Metcalf gonna throw it over the middle. He's got a man, incomplete. Jose Solis open down the middle of the field. It would have been close at a first down.
That would have been a first down, Jason. He was right at the marker.
And boy, that drive started off fantastic.
Well, we talked about it at halftime. I mean, he's making the right throws and all the plays. He just needs help.
Yeah, that's offensive lineman with a hold and then a dropped ball. And that has Mendota with the football now at their own 28-yard line. Trejo will hand off to Segura, who's stopped in the backfield, and we're going to get a late flag. And we might have a face mask or a hold is my guess. And it is a hold on Mendota.
Once again, the Farmersville defense are able to penetrate. Whatever the adjustments the coaches have made seems to be working early on here.
Yeah, even with a hold, they blew that play up. 1st down and 20. And Farmersville is going to get a 3rd straight stop. That hold is going to go a long way. And here's a toss. Segura to the right. And he's out of bounds. But a great play by the defense.
That's right, stringing him out of bounds. That's a great play. You know, their leverage, the way they're playing football has changed here in the second half, and that definition of leverage is pad under pad, knees bent, and that's what I see from this Farmersville defense here. I'm hoping they have finally figured out how to stop this run game for Mendota. And right now for Mendota, you know, you have to switch it up. They're going left, they're going right. It seems like their running plays are designed to where the strength is. It's an easy pickup for a well-taught defense.
Senior Fernando Castrajon, number 24, helped make the stop on Segura for only a 6-yard gain. This is Trejo back to pass. Going to the right, has a man complete and a stiff arm, but he's not able to get much more after the reception.
Way to come back to the ball using all your tools, stiff arm, trying to get the defender off you. And that's what I think they're going to have to do more this half. I mean, Segura is very dynamic, but I think in order for them to win this game, they're going to have to pass the ball to set that run up. Something that they didn't have to do in the first half.
Exactly. I mean, you often hear run to set up the pass, but there's also passing set up to set up the run. That pass complete to Joel Placencia. 3rd down and 12. They need to get to the 38-yard line. Trejo in the shotgun. Back to pass, looking left, quick throw. Andrade, the pitch to Segura, and a 1st down. Right out of the Boise State playbook.
Oh man, you gotta love the trickeration right here. Early in the second half, you gotta love it. I thought the running back was once again going on the wheel route.
Arturo Andrade on the reception, the quick lateral to Segura, and Mendota now a 1st down at the 43-yard line.
Gotta love the hook and ladder.
Everybody remembers the Fiesta Bowl. Boise State ran it to win the game. This is Segura right side. We got a flag down, 1st down. Play will continue. Segura with a stiff arm, and he could go. Touchdown pending the flag, and it looks as if it might come back.
Still exciting.
Still an exciting run.
Still exciting.
That man is not easy to bring down.
Young man needs a holding.
That's right. Bring it back. Mendota's already converted one holding penalty on this drive. Can they do it again?
You got to love it if you're Farmersville.
That'll set up another first down and 20. And it'll nullify Segura's third touchdown run.
Segura a little out of breath right now.
That's right. He will take a play off. So first down and 16. Spot foul. So Trejo now from the shotgun. They'll operate from the 37. Bobble, snap, play gets blown up. Ball's on the ground. Farmersville's going to get it. It looked that way up here. Wow. Mendota somehow came away with the football.
I think they need to put Edgar Segura back in the game.
Yep. And there he comes. Helmet's on. He makes his way onto the field after that one. Estevan Trejo bobbled the snap, tried to get the handoff up, but play was blown up. And Fernando Castrojohn, I saw fall on the ball.
That's right.
But you never know what goes on underneath those piles.
There you go. I've been underneath that pile many of times.
Second down and 19, a loss of 3 on that play. Trejo, shotgun, pump and go.
Double move.
Ball is up, and it is incomplete. If he caught it, it wouldn't have been in bounds anyway. Sets up third and 19.
On the pump and go, just too much air. Too much air underneath the ball, too much air. You kind of hung it up there.
Yeah. I mean, first off, you got to put it in play as well.
Most certainly. But a great coverage. The safety was there. Corner was there.
You know, they didn't. You're right. They
didn't bite on the pump.
Nope. Farmersville's defense looking much tougher than it did in the first 3 possessions. Third and 21. They need to get to Farmersville's 47-yard line. Trejo back to pass.
Screen.
Pressured. Here's the screen. He's got blockers. And he's going to be short of the first down. A good chunk of yardage gained up near midfield. They're going to mark him at the 49, 4 yards short.
On a tackle, number 5, Eddie Cisneros, and number 24, Fernando Castrojohn, the captain, linebacker on a tackle.
And a great call on the screen.
That's right.
We haven't seen one called yet tonight, I don't think. And they're going to go for it. Crowd on their feet. Fourth down and 4. Give us to Segura, and he's stopped. Cody Hall, another outstanding play from the senior captain.
That's right.
And Farmersville will take over on down.
That is a huge, huge stop for this Farmersville defense.
Boy, one of the few times they stop him for a shorter than a 5-yard gain. And they picked a good time. Ball on the midfield. First and 10, Farmersville. 7:33 remains left in this third quarter. And Metcalf over the middle, and that is incomplete.
Jason, no one was covering the widest receiver there.
That was Cody Hall out there.
Cody Hall wide open. All he had to do was stop. Young man, don't even move.
Well, that was the second time they ran. Metcalf has decided to throw that quick throw up the middle. They tried to do it right before the half, and both times it's been dropped. That was Solis. And the drops now for the Farmersville receivers are racking up. And this is Acevedo up the middle, but Mendota, and the ball's on the ground.
Out.
Ball is on the ground. Mendota says they got it, but it's the refs that'll determine that call. We get the scrum out. Mendota football.
Back and forth.
Anthony Acevedo ran into a couple of Aztecs, dark black Aztecs, that is, at line of scrimmage, and he puts the ball on the ground for the first turnover of the night for Farmersville.
You know, on that carry, Jason, once again, it's the cutback is happening too soon for Anthony right now. He needs to be a little bit more patient, keep the ball, play side. The hole was there, but once again, the cutback and the fumble.
Tough break for Farmersville defense. They are right back on the field. This is Segura in motion. He'll take it. And he'll pick up about 5 yards before he is dropped by Luis Hernandez. Second down and 5, just under 7 minutes now left in this third quarter.
There we go, slowing the pace just a tad bit here, this offense.
Quick snap, Segura up the middle, and he's
good tackle.
Brought down for a short gain. That was Eddie Gonzalez. And it'll be a third down and about 2.
That's an excellent tackle. Now that's normally a tackle that Eddie Segura breaks. Young man has hardly gone down by first contact.
Not at all. That probably one of the first times tonight. Third down and 2. There's that heavy set eye. This is a handoff, and it's Andrade to the right side. First down easily. And he doesn't want to run out of bounds. He wants to lay the hit down to the 30-yard line.
Well, Jason, that's my kind of back. The young man does not run out of bounds. That's what we call a sin in your running back Bible. You do not go out of bounds unless it is in the 2-minute offense, man. Well taught, and I'm sure well coached. That's a fantastic run.
That was a great design on the play. Faked it up the middle, and Andrade took it down on the right side. Here we go again, Andrade, right side. And this time it's going to be played well by Farmersville. That'll go.
And that's how you play it. You want to stretch that play to the sideline and keep stretching. You want to keep that defensive at home is what we call slow playing it.
And a loss of 1 on the play. And it'll be a second down and 11. And this will be Segura to the left. And he'll pick up about 4. Excuse me, about 5. So make it third down and 6. Up and coming for Mendota.
Third down and 6. Once again, Jason, they run the ball predominantly to the offensive strength. You know, I just don't understand why the defense have yet to figure that out. You know, the fullback, the offset back, and that's where they're going. And rarely they'll bring
and there's a little bit of blitz on the play, blown up, but Segura cuts it upfield, and they're going to stop him short. Well played by Farmersville. That's
there you go.
Just what you talked about, Paris. That was Carlos Castaneda, number 51, at the bottom of that pile. And fourth down and 3, and Mendota is going to go for it.
Are you surprised?
No,
I am not
so
surprised.
Not when it's under 8 yards. 4th and 3, although Farmersville stopped him just a moment ago, and false start.
Right tackle.
Sal Espinoza, the senior. And now it turns it into a 4th and 8. But being where they're at on the field, I still can see them going for it.
Oh, we don't see a punter in right now, so.
Nope. The offense remains out there.
That's right.
They need to get inside the 21. So we'll call it 4th and 8.5.
Look to see the tight end release right here.
Play action. There it is. And he's going to go lob it up over time for Andrade. He got it. Complete inside the 10. Arturo Andrade.
The big tight end receiver making a huge catch for Mendota, streaking down the right sideline, diving for the pass. That is how you get it done, Jason.
We haven't given Estevan Trejo a lot of credit for his throws in this game. That was one of the better ones. First down markers are thrown down. First and goal, Segura to the left side. Defense plays it well.
Played very well.
Eddie Gonzalez, who else? Gain of 3 on the play. Just under 3.5 minutes left in this third quarter. If there was ever a time for Farmersville's defense to make a stand this year, this is the time.
That's right.
And it is a give to Andrade going left. And he's going to be stopped short. Boy, is he close.
It's got to be on the 1.
It is. You're right. And they are going to spot this right on the 1. Third down and 1. 2 plays to get this in if you're Mendota.
And for Farmersville, you need to fire off the ball and stay low. You know they're going to come with the run.
Mm-hmm. I would be shocked if they elected to throw. Segura and Andrade in the backfield. And it's a quarterback sneak. And I don't think he got it. He did not get it. 4th down.
4th down. Big stop for Farmersville.
Yeah, I'm sure they're going to keep the offense on here. Beto Mejia is going to send Trejo to the sideline for this 4th down play. 2 minutes and counting.
4th and goal. This is one to remember.
This is on the half-yard line.
And folks are on their feet.
And here we go. And it's a run. Segura. Uh-oh. He didn't get it.
He didn't get it.
Farmersville will take over on downs. How about that?
Trying to go back to the bread and butter off tackle. Stuffed. Great gap penetration by Farmersville. And they hold on 4th and inches.
What a play by Farmersville. This Mendota running game getting yards at ease. And inside the goal line, 2 plays, and they can't get that huge yard. And it remains a 13-13 game.
Now this Farmersville offense is backed up in their own end zone. They need to get the ball out.
That's right, not out of the woods yet. And Sam Metcalf, up the middle of the 4-yard line. Nice play call. Mendota's defense was pretty spread out on the D-line. Pickup of about, he gets to just inside the 5-yard line. Call it 2nd down and 6. And Metcalf will take it to the right side. And he is bottled up, and they'll maybe give him a yard on that. Going to bring up a big 3rd down and about 5.
3rd down. Jason, do you just run the ball, give yourself a little more room to punt the ball here, or do you take to the air? I mean, in a game like this, both teams are pulling out all the stops here.
You're right. This is where a coach earns his money with this type of play call. And it is a run. And a spin move, and he's going to be close to the 1st down, but I think just a hair short. It is 4th down. Oh, boy, the running back gave it his best effort.
I don't know, Jason, with the punts we've seen tonight, but, you cannot give them the ball right here.
You really can't.
You cannot do that to your defense.
And that might have been the last play of the 3rd quarter. 5 seconds, and it ticks down. They're not going to get it off. Nope. That is going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter. What a stand by Farmersville, but Mendota looking to get the ball back with good field position. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be right back here on PlayOnSports.com. And welcome back here to Mendota High School, where it is a 4th down and 1 from the 10-yard line. However, Farmersville with the punting unit on the field before the third quarter came to an end. So Mendota looks to get the ball back with great field position to start this 4th quarter.
Well, Jason, what a contest tonight. What a treat to watch these two teams go at it in battle for the championship. It looks like it may come down to whomever has the ball last here.
And here the offense for Farmersville sprints onto the field quickly, trying to catch Mendota off guard. There's the quarterback sneak, but the ball comes out. No way, Sam Metcalf. Quarterback sneak, and he put the ball on the ground. Mendota football. Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
We just said it before we went to the break. You cannot give the ball to the other team. You cannot do that to your defense. Now they got the first down.
Wait. There's some discussion of Farmersville. The quarterback came up with the ball.
They're saying still Mendota football. Metcalf complaining he was down. Unfortunately, there's no replay in high school football. We will never know. But a big play that's going to determine the outcome of this game as we have a Mendota player down. Looks to be an defensive lineman. And boy, what a big play, PG.
Oh, huge play. Metcalf.
I mean, we just saw Farmersville make a goal line stand, and they're going to need another one.
Choosing to go to his right, just did not secure the football, had the first down.
Right.
Coughing the ball up. Mendota football on the 12-yard line going in. That's a huge down.
I mean, that was a great job by David Lewis to kind of catch Mendota sleeping a little bit, rush the offense back onto the field, quick snap, had the first down. And to me, it seemed like the ball came out a little late, but then again, we're up here, and the official call is now Mendota ball. And this is where Edgar Segura is going to earn his MVP status right now. And the Mendota player that was down is now on his feet, which is good to see. And I believe that is Chris Figueroa, number 52. It is, the junior. Good to see him back on his feet. He will walk off the field under his own power. And boy, this stadium erupted when the referee made the call for Mendota football. And here they go, 1st and 10 from the 12. Can the Farmersville defense do it again? And this is Andrade to the left. And hit hard down to the 9-yard line for a gain of 3.
Andrade to the left on that play we've seen all night. It's either going off tackle or it seems to be that play right there to Andrade.
And Farmersville, as this game goes along, is getting better and better at defending
That's right.
2nd down and 7.
Think it's going to the right.
It is. Segura pitches, cuts it up the middle of the big hole. And he did not make the play, but number 69, who I do not have a roster spot for him on my roster, but he made the play. He spun Segura enough for his defenders to get him stopped, and he will be stopped at the 3-yard line.
No, once again, see, the offense had the defense outflanked right there, but Segura chose for the cutback. Once again, stretching the play, keeping the play side, he would walk into the end zone.
3rd down and 1. They can get a first down.
Look how many guys they have to the right.
Without getting a touchdown, and this is Segura. And he powers his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Mendota.
Touchdown, Edgar Segura once again. Finding that end zone. Mendota touchdown.
His 3rd one of the night. Looked like he may be stopped short, but he was not going to be denied. And Mendota takes a 6-point lead. And these extra points haven't been easy. High snap. Kick is up and good. And the Mendota Aztecs, with 10:44 left to play, have taken control in this game.
Well, what a roller coaster tonight here, Jason. Both teams going back and forth. I mean, it's not the matchup that happened last year with the Mendota winning 41-20 here. I mean, it's certainly a slugfest going back and forth, and
I think we've still got a long way to go to determining this one if Sam Metcalf has anything to say about it.
He's going to need some help. You know, he's going to need some help. He's going to need those receivers to catch the football. You know, he's yet to hit his favorite target, Eddie Cisneros. Haven't called his name in some time.
And Daniel Salazar caught the first, his first pass of the night for a huge long touchdown, and we haven't seen much of him yet since then. And the kick is up, line driver. This to Solis, who will take it from the 5. Straight up the middle, he's got a seam. Here he goes, Solis!
1 man to beat!
And he's caught from behind, but not before he's into Mendota territory.
And that is how you respond.
Tackle by number 1, Juan Ruiz. Saved a touchdown. And what a run by Jose Solis. He's had a couple drops on the night, but making a statement in other ways.
That's right.
Just what the doctor ordered for Farmersville. From Mendota's 44, quick throw, Metcalf to Cody Hall. Falls forward to the 40, a nice pickup of 4.
Quick hitter for a pickup of 4 there. Getting the ball right over the head of the blitzing end for Mendota.
And Farmersville up quick throw again, and that one dropped by Salazar right through the hands. And there's the help we talked about.
That's right. I mean, a simple 5-yard hitch route.
That was a first down.
First down.
What would have been? 3rd down and 6 for Farmersville. And this is a run. Acevedo bottled up. Excuse me. That is Joseph De La Cruz. His first carry of the night. And now it brings up a big 4th down.
Oh, this is a big down. Big down for that Mendota defense. Crowd coming alive.
This Mendota crowd asking for their defense for one more stop. 9:30 and counting. They need to get to the inside the 35-yard line. Metcalf from the gun. He's got time. He's going to go deep to Cody Hall, but played well and incomplete. Juan Ruiz, who saved a touchdown on the kickoff return, breaks up the pass. 2 big plays by Juan Ruiz.
Jason, he had a step. The ball slightly underthrown.
Metcalf has put the ball on point many a times tonight. This time, he could have put a little bit more on it. And it is 1st and 10 Mendota, and now this Farmersville's defense is put in another big position.
They need to stop with 9-18. They have to get the ball back here.
Farmersville has played too hard tonight to let this one go this easily. And this is Edgar Segura, big hole up the middle. And cut down, but not before he gets 5.
You know what, Jason, the young man, Edgar Segura is running just as hard in the 4th quarter like he did in the first quarter. That's right. He has not lost a step.
And Farmersville's now in a tough spot because with the lead, Mendota's going to run even harder And here goes Cristo Higuera up the middle for a first down.
No, excellent quick hitter to the fullback, a play we've yet to see tonight. Quick hitter, excellent.
I'm sorry, that was Julio Linez.
Number 36, the fullback on the carry.
Cristo Higuera is number 20. Got my fullbacks confused. So Julio Linez gives Mendota a first down, and that will chew up at least a couple more minutes on this clock.
In no rush right now, that Mendota offense.
I mean, even without getting a first down, they could chew up 2-3 minutes.
That's right.
And there's only 8:15 left. This is a give to Andrade. Played well by Farmersville. They bottle it up for a loss.
Played very well.
That was what they needed. A loss of 2 on the play.
That's right. Cody Hall and company on the tackle.
Second down and 12. Oh, and they're going to get Farmersville. Brandon Garcia, the senior, with a huge encroachment, and that'll make this second down and 7. Boy, there's nothing more that'll frustrate you more as a coach than a encroachment penalty that keeps the clock running and gives them 5 yards. They need to get to the 40, and we're going to get an off full start on Mendota. Dueling dead ball violations we got going on here.
Second and 12.
Back to where we were, and all that's done is chew up about 20 seconds. Just a hair over 7 minutes left. And this is play action. Throw.
No, played well.
Incomplete.
Played well.
Incomplete. I could have definitely seen a flag thrown on there. He bumped him before the ball got there, but they elect not to throw it.
Felipe Cornejo, that's the most action he's seen all night from the passing game right there. Young man, don't get rocked to sleep out there.
Intended for number 8, Marco Rodriguez, and it brings up third down, and importantly, that stopped the clock. And this is now Trejo in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers. They need to get to Farmersville's 40. Seguero in motion. Play action, and it's up the middle. Trejo! He's going to have the first down! No way! That might have sealed it! Esteban Trejo!
Trejo on the keeper, exploiting the huge gap in the defense, running to pay dirt. That may have put the nail in the coffin. Mendota touchdown.
What a play call. We have not seen that play yet tonight. In fact, that might have been Trejo's first designed run.
That's right, it is.
And that makes it a 2-touchdown ball game, pending this extra point.
Referee's timeout.
And we're going to get a 30-second referee timeout. And the coaches are furious on the Farmersville sideline. Coach David Lewis and an assistant are not happy about something, and they're letting the sideline official know about it. And the extra point again is another high snap. But again, he puts it through. And the lead is 14 with 6:53 left here in Mendota.
6:53 left, Jason. You got to think this Farmersville team is now going to take to the air.
It's now on Metcalf's shoulders.
That's right.
And, you know, this game is a lot of what ifs, but on that last Farmersville possession, on that second down and 6, Daniel Salazar dropped that, you know, first down catch, what would have been a first down catch to keep that drive alive.
Well, since we're talking about what ifs, let's talk about Metcalf's fumble.
Yep,
talk about changing the tide of the game.
There is enough time.
Oh, yes.
For Farmersville.
That's right.
Unfortunately, they will have to. And a little pooch kick. No one's. Oh, well, someone is over there. And we got the ball on the ground. Mendota's got it. And it's all unraveling for Farmersville. And now Metcalf and company won't even get an opportunity at it.
On the pooch kick.
And another great decision by the coaching staff.
There you go.
And now Mendota can almost smell that Division VI championship.
Farmersville timeout.
And if you're David Lewis, you've got to be telling your Farmersville team to just not quit. Keep the fight alive.
Everything's spiraling down right now for that Farmersville team.
It's all crumbling down now, Paris. It's how quickly it can do that.
I'm almost positive that young man is taught. He's probably done it all year long on the pooch kick to fair catch that football.
The young man tried. He off his hands.
That's right.
And Mendota now is staring at back-to-back Division VI championships. If they can hold on for another 6 minutes and 50 seconds.
That's right. This Farmersville team is now at the bottom of the mountain looking up.
Big hill to climb. That's a lot more of the running game Farmersville is going to see now. Andrade in motion, but it's Segura to the left with a blocker in front and a big hole. And Segura dragging Farmersville players down inside the 20.
Just simply running behind his guard. Running behind his guard, allowing his guard and his fullback to lead the way. No fullback, excuse me, just right behind the guard with your hand on the guard. That's taught. That's a Pop Warner taught thing. You just put your hand on the lineman and just keep going, Jason.
Boy, and as an offensive line and a running back and as an offense entirety, this is when you love running the football.
That's right.
1st and 10 from the 17. Same play, and it's Andrade on the sweep. Segura blocking in front of him. And Andrade will be brought down, but a late flag comes in. And this is either a face mask or a hold. And we've got a hold.
We've got a hold. That was probably on Segura right there.
He was the lead blocker to the outside. I love that a young man has no problem blocking after doing everything else for his team.
That's right. You got to love it. Doing everything for his team.
And not receiver blocking, getting in the way kind of blocking. I mean, he's putting it on those kids out there for Farmersville. 1st and 14 now. Segura with the handoff. We'll get a couple. Referees will mark it at the 12-yard line. Excuse me, the 22-yard line. 2nd down and 13.
I mean, looking at their roster right now, the Farmersville roster, they have about 13 seniors. I mean, so this is a team, you know, if they lose this ball game tonight, this is a team that could potentially come back and be in the same position next year.
You're right, loaded with sophomores and juniors. And this will be a handoff to Andrade on the option. Pitch to Segura. And played well.
No, played well.
Be a gain, about a no gain on the play. Nice new wrinkle to the formation that Mendota's ran all night. And Farmersville now 3rd and 13.
That's right, 3rd and 13 here with an opportunity to get the ball back. You cannot allow Mendota to score.
And here we go, 3rd down and 13. Trejo in the I-set formation with one receiver. We haven't seen this tonight. Trejo rolling out to the right. He's got a fullback, and that's Linus.
That is a fantastic open field tackle.
That is short of the first down. And Linus tried to stretch for the first down and nearly put the ball on the ground.
That's right, and Farmersville will get the ball back with 4:09 with 2 timeouts left to go in the ball game.
Well, it's not a given that Mendota is going to kick it away. They might go for this one. Eddie Cisneros on the open field tackle. And for the time being has saved Farmersville in this game with that tackle. It's going to be 4th down and just about 3 yards. Well, I don't see Esteban Trejo, and then we got the kicker out. So here we go, our first field goal attempt. I don't know about this call, Paris. Kicking game has not really been solid. I mean, you could give Farmersville the ball back with good field position.
Put the game in the hands of your defense.
Yeah, and there's the high snap. Trouble. And Farmersville will stop him short. As I was saying.
Nope.
But Farmersville, credit to the defense. They get the ball back. And they've got 4 minutes for some magic.
2 timeouts. Well, here you have it. With 4:01 left to go in the ball game, for that Mendota defense, you have to know that ball will be in the air. You do not want a receiver to get behind you.
Metcalf. And he's going to go deep.
Wow.
And a miscommunication between him and Salas.
That's the play we saw earlier.
Metcalf and the Farmersville Aztecs will now regroup.
Coach talking to his safety there on that switch route, trying to confuse the defensive back and the safety on the play.
Metcalf, and he's going to go deep again. This time it's Salazar, and he incomplete. You know, he started backpedaling. You keep moving like you were, you may have had a chance at it. And
that's right.
2 incomplete passes, 3rd down and 10 for Farmersville.
You know, trying to pick it up in big chunks.
Yep. Trying to pick on cornerback number 22, Alex Gutierrez. And this time Metcalf will look left, sideline, has his man, it's Cody Hall. And Farmersville is going to have a 1st down.
You know, they need to get going here.
Yeah, a little more sense of urgency for Farmersville. 3:41 on the clock. Metcalf. And he's going to go deep again to the right side. And just out of the reach of Eddie Cisneros.
Once again, it just looks like if these receivers just keep running, he has a strong enough arm, Jason, to place the ball where it needs to be.
Beautiful looking balls. And now it's 2nd and 10 from the 31. As This Mendota defense playing tough. Metcalf looking to the left, tries to fire it in, and it's picked off. Who else? Edgar Segura. He returned 2 in last year's game. And he's done it again, stopped short. Stopped at about the 27-yard line, and that might be it for Farmersville.
Eddie Segura coming up with a huge interception for Mendota. The young man has done just about everything tonight. Jason, big players play in big games, and they step up.
Absolutely right. Metcalf tried to fire it into Cody Hall, and Segura stepped right in front of it. And with 3:22 left, it's looking really slim for Farmersville. Trejo up the middle to Segura, and one play later, just like that, number 4. Hello, Division 6 title, Mendota.
That's right, folks, and I have bad news for the other teams in Division 6. This young man will be coming back next year.
That's right, only a junior. He's still got one more year terrorizing the West Sierra League. And that makes this a 20-point ball game. And I think the hill is too much to climb now for Farmersville.
Well, most certainly. That hill is they're at the bottom of the hill looking up right now. They're just not going to do it tonight, with the score being 34-13. The Mendota Aztecs are getting the Gatorade shower ready for Coach.
They've got the Gatorade hidden, ready to be dumped at any moment. Boy, this is a chilly night for a Gatorade bath, Paris. But a well-deserved one nonetheless.
That's right, and not to take away anything from the Farmersville Aztecs. A play here and a play there, and this game is swung totally different, Jason.
Absolutely. If not for a Metcalf fumble or a couple of deep passes complete. I mean, this was a 13-13 ball game going into this final quarter. I mean, how quickly it has gotten away from Farmersville.
Here we go, another pooch.
And this is another pooch one, and
There you
Daniel
go.
Salazar, he'll be on it for the fair catch. And folks, once again, we remind you to stick around with us after this for our player of the game and post-game coverage coming up right after this one. And congratulations, if this holds, to the Mendota Aztecs. 12-0 last year with a D6 title, 9-3 this year with a D6 title, back-to-back. And for this small school, that is big things. Daniel Salazar, and there's a drop again, and that's just the epitome of what's happened tonight for Farmersville. Credit their effort, but just a lot of inopportune mistakes. However, Farmersville, looking forward, will be in good hands. Sam Metcalf is only a sophomore. And plus the fact that they are pretty young, they are going to be looking good here in the next couple of years to come, as that is Eddie Cisneros on the catch up near a first down. Third down and 1. He was just shy of the first down. 4 wide receivers. Metcalf in the gun. Looking over the middle, and he's got a man for a first down, and that is Solis to the 36-yard line. 2:31 left here on the clock. And Mendota, a couple substitutions, just make it off the field. Metcalf, he's going to scramble, and he's got the right side and a lot of room. Going to be past midfield, first down and a lot more. A nice play by Sam Metcalf. Metcalf named one of the team's captains this year, along with 3 others, 2 of which are sophomores, Joseph De La Cruz and Metcalf. And we're going to get a whistle here. .2:16 on the clock. Farmersville looking to punch one in before this game's over. Make the score just a tad bit more respectable. Metcalf steps up in the pocket, breaks a tackle, still running. And he'll pick up a first down and get out of bounds. A couple nice runs from Sam Metcalf. And when you play man-to-man defense, that opens up a lot of field. And Sam Metcalf was able to recognize it 2 plays in a row. Clock stopped at 2:05. Metcalf fumbles the snap, picks it up, looking over the middle, and he's going to be short of his intended target. That one for Cisneros. Second down and 10 with 2:01 on the clock. From the Mendota 35-yard line. Back to throw, pump, Metcalf going deep. It's Cisneros, triple covered, but he makes the catch, and he's got the touchdown. Nice catch, and better throw from Metcalf to Cisneros. And Farmersville has put one in. And that just shows you the arm of Sam Metcalf. No, not a touchdown. First and goal from the 1. That looked good to me up here. Metcalf will try to sneak it in. No signal yet. There it is, touchdown. Cisneros caught the ball, spun near the pylon, and I thought he got it in. Referee said no, but Metcalf puts it in 1 play later, and we got a 34-19 ball game with 1:46. And Farmersville still needing 2 onside kicks and 2 more touchdowns. They're going to go swinging gate formation, and they're going to run something out of it, and up the middle is Cody Hall for the 2-point conversion. Well-designed play. The teams will use that swinging gate formation to see how you line up. And if you line up in something that the team running it likes, they will do just what Farmersville did. So 34-21. Give a lot of credit to Farmersville for not quitting after getting down 34-13. This game could have been entirely different with just a few things going Farmersville's way. And now most certainly will be an onside kick try. And this will be Jonathan Cervantes. And it's a pooch kick over the middle. It'll bounce, easily played by Mendota, and it'll take it to the right side, out of bounds at about the 42-yard line. And with only a couple timeouts for Farmersville, this one should be over. For Farmersville, Joseph De La Cruz, who leads the team in rushing yards and rushing touchdowns and averages 6.3 yards per carry. Never really got a lot of touches tonight. It was a lot of Anthony Aceveda behind in the backfield. So maybe there was something wrong with Joseph De La Cruz. I mean, he was in the game at times, but David Lewis electing to go with Anthony Aceveda. As we got a kneel down, a minute 19 and counting on the clock. And Farmersville's season will come to an end. Started 0-3. Got Sam Metcalf back after 6 games. Went 5-1, had a blowout loss to Mission Prep, but since then, won 3 in a row coming into this one. But a young team with their starting good-looking quarterback coming back, they will be a team to watch out for next year. And Mendota, a back-to-back D6 finals. Coach Beto Mejia, got to be happy with that. This anticipated rematch. Close-fought slugfest back and forth for most of the night, but Mendota will come out on top. And 48 seconds remain as we've got a timeout. 3rd down and 11. And Mendota will now have to run 2 more plays before this one is final. Folks, stick around. Paris has gone down to grab Edgar Segura. He is our player of the game. He will be up here with us following this one with a few questions, and then our post-game wrap-up from Mendota High School. We thank you for joining us. And Beto Mejia just got his Gatorade bath, and he is that much more colder here on this brisk evening. And Farmersville getting a little rough on the victory formation. And there's about a 6-second differential. And the Mendota Aztecs are now 20 seconds away from their back-to-back D6 titles. And the crowd realizes it. They're on their feet. They're cheering. 6 seconds. And we're going to have a delay of game with 4 seconds left on the clock. And with 4 seconds, oh, no, they wind the clock down. We won't even get another snap off. So there it is, double zeros on the clock. Nope, hold on. Okay, we do have to have a snap. That's what I thought. They put 4 seconds back on the clock. Trejo should just run around for 4 seconds. Yeah, you can tell these two teams do not like each other with the way these kneel downs have gone. And the referee's asking for zeros on the clock. And this is the most confusing finish to a game I've ever seen. And Beto Mejia just throws his hat in the air. Puts on his D6 championship hat. He doesn't want to hear from the refs. So an untimed down. Zeros are on the scoreboard. And there's our untimed play. Game is over. The Mendota Aztecs are your D6 Central Section champions. Congratulations, Mendota. And that's going to wrap it up for the game coverage here on PlayOnSports.com. Please stick with us. We're going to take a short break. We'll have Edward Segura up here. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. We're coming in on 1. For more information on how your school can join the Play On School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP. didn't get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. We're coming in on 1. For more information on how your school can join the PlayOn School.
I am Jason Phillips, along with Edgar Segura Jr., Mr. Everything. Tonight, 4 touchdowns, a blocked extra point, a pick. I mean, it was just like a replay of last year's game. Tell us how things went for you, how it just comes so naturally to you. What was it like out there?
I can't explain it, just that hard work. We just practiced hard. This past week, we went over tape, we took notes, and we all had to do is just step up and played it with the hearts.
What did Beto Mejia tell you guys before the game?
He told us if we want to win, we have to step up. And on defense, we had to pick up our DBs, stick the receivers pretty good, and we did it pretty good.
Now, personally, what steps did you take throughout the week to get ready for this game?
I practiced on DB because I never played DB in my football career. I was always outside linebacker. But they told me that I was going to stick Cody Hall. And I was like nervous, and I told Coach, can you practice with me this past week? Because I knock him down, Coach. And he said, yeah, I will. And it paid off. I'm proud.
So you've never played DB before?
Never in my football career.
Oh, wow. Well, good stuff, man. And so back-to-back D6 titles, how does that feel knowing you could have 3 next year?
It feels great. It feels great. I don't know how to explain it right now.
Well, shoot, your team is down there celebrating. We'll let you go. Have some fun. Edgar Segura and the 2012 Division 6 Central Section champions saying we'll be right back. Me and Paris will be right back to wrap it all up. Stay with us.
We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. We're coming in on 1. For more information on how your school can join the PlayOn School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to PlayOnSports.com. I'm alongside Paris Gaines. I am Jason Phillips. Wrapping up this game here at Mendota High School, and on a cold night, Mendota just showed how hot they are. Back-to-back D6 titles, riding Edgar Segura. and that pony all the way to the finish. Farmersville, undersized, played well. It was a game for 3 quarters.
That's right. I mean, we're talking about a tale of 2 halves here. Farmersville, we talked about the what if at the half. You know, that huge fumble by Metcalf right there just changed the tide of the game, and that was a huge part of the game.
That's right. That, a misplay there, a fumble, and some of those deep balls that if they were caught, a couple touchdowns for Farmersville would have swung this game.
That's right.
In their favor. I mean, Farmersville has got a young team. They'll be back. Sam Metcalf's back. He's only a sophomore.
That's right. They only have 13 seniors on the roster, so they will be back and possibly playing the same team next year.
That's right. And Mendota, they'll be back with Mr. Segura.
That's right. Mr. Do-It-Everything, Edgar Segura. The young man was dynamic tonight. Offense, defense, special teams. We talked about big players playing in big games, and he's one of those guys.
Arturo Andrade as well. I mean, those guys, watch out West Sierra League next year. That's going to wrap it up from Mendota High School. Congratulations, Mendota.
That's right.
For Paris Gaines, I'm Jason Phillips. From our producer, Jordan Eswine, videographer Matt Merritt saying so long. We'll see you next week where we might be at the D1 final. We'll see. Stay with us on PlayOnSports.com.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you.
One shot.